Rady87 says, "Are we WRLL?"
How are we doing already? Are you well? I'm well. Are you well?
Rady87 says, "Well."
Are you well? I'm good, mate. Are you? Are you well? Because you're looking well.
Rady87 says, "I'm well, mate."
Nice. Good to hear it.
Rady87 says, "First one in."
First one in, last one out.
Just says, "You owe Vinny."
How are we doing, Just JT? So we're going straight into the races. Oh, no messing about. No messing about. Badoosh.
Rady87 says, "Few warm-up laps."
Indeed.
Just says, "When you can you please check your DMS?" Lukey 22,345 says, "Yo."
Hi, how we doing?
Davigravi 2437 says, "Yo, what's up, G?"
How we doing? Are we well?
Rady87 says, "This TTS is so slow."
Is
Rady87 says, "Didn't even read my comment about daily a lol." Caspi says, "Hi, Vinny."
Hi, how we doing? I think it's slower than usual. Yeah, it's slower than usual.
Lukey 22,345 says, "TTS kinda mid." Caspi says, "I'm sucks at this track."
Volume. That's volume.
Rady87 says, "This is the one for all channels, isn't it?"
It is.
Lukey 22,345 says, "Mike sounds muffled now, just FYI." Purrytalon11 says, "Hi, I hope you're well.
Hi, how we
Took
doing?
the Triumph out today, had a squirt."
See, it's up quicker. Took a Triumph on today and had a bum squirt. Nice.
Rady87 says, "Pirate Allen 11 did the car or the missus do that to you?"
It's a bit faster. It's a bit faster.
Rady87 says, 2 minutes to race."
Might get one lap in, not even.
Purrytalon11 says, "Defoe the car." Sly says, "Hello, how are you in?"
Death for the car. Hi, how we doing? Are you well?
Kickogram says, "Hello there."
Hi, Kikagram, how we doing?
Purray Talon 11 says, the.
Cheers, FD, for the heart. May go popular on the Padge badge. How we doing? Fucking race time already. Should have done more practice, but oh well. Straight into it. Can't help it.
Rady 87 says, Jizo, I've nearly blocked the pan.
Bloody hell.
FD Backup 1 says, not bad, how are you? I thought ya would be league racing.
No, I can't be asked with that. Need to get some dailies in. Starting P6.
Kickergram says, everything all right, how are you?
Not too bad, Kikagram. How's things? How's things?
Rady 87 says, is Wednesday the league races for you?
The only one, there's another WRX down there, but we might have to change to Genesis if we're not quick enough with
Rady
this.
87 says, that port or wine you're drinking.
Ah, port. Brandy and
Kickergram
port.
says, is my stream lagging?
I don't know, is it?
FD Backup 1 says, Canada don't sound fun, I heard it last round.
No, I don't. Canada's one of my weakest tracks.
Kickergram says, from time to time it jerks.
Alright.
FD Backup 1 says, who's actually leading the league, do you know?
I don't know, really.
Slighty says, I'll just move to this app, many comment are muted on me, I don't know what happened.
You're onto the YouTube.
Tuccio 500 says, Ciao my chiamo Vituccio da Trapani Sicilia Pue Seguire, mi grazi sono un ragazzo special.
How we doing, Vituccio?
Kickergram says, yeah, I also had to write 5 times how are you until TTS read it.
Well, it won't be the TT, it'll be TikTok itself, I think.
Slighty says, but I'm good thanks. Kickergram says, no TTGT tonight.
No, just the dailies tonight. Cheers for the follow.
Josh says, no TTGT tonight.
Nah. Whoa. Oh, can I spin any more? One more time, that's a good one.
Zachary B02 says, anything interesting happened today, Vinny? Josh says, how's she cutting? Slighty says, it's funny to watch you on Ultra HD.
Funny to watch me.
Josh says, never mind, I suppose.
Fucking prick. Ugh. Well, this is going well.
Josh says Coop and Ross are faster than Lewis this week. That's how bad the physics are. Kickergram says, what a gee lord. FD Backup 1 says, bye Vin, catch you soon.
Bye, Freddy. See you later on.
Josh says, it's simply a car diff. Slighty says, you spin my right round right. Whatever song says.
Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round.
Josh says, what car are you in?
WRX. I might have to change
not
that.
doing too well.
Oh. Oh, I'm doing great. As you can see.
Josh says, lovely.
Just simply lovely. It's a great start to the evening. How are we anyway?
Josh says, 2 seconds off pace on CGV in the R8. Josh says, compared to the WRX. Slighty says, I can
Oh, is this on the TG?
3,100,351.
Whatever the fucking thing's called.
Josh says,
League?
simply FR cars just up now.
Oh yeah, it's known.
Josh says, this is in league, yeah. Kickergram says, is this a real track? Josh says, I was only
Top
doing
policy, I
practicing,
think so.
not racing.
I'm not sure actually.
Oh.
You're not racing?
Dan 121 says, evening Vinny lad.
Yes, Dan, how are we doing? Are we well? Are we well?
Dan 121 says, Im well, are you well?
I'm not too
Because you're
bad, mate.
looking well.
I'm not too bad, mate. Are you well? Because you're looking well. The racing's not well, though.
Kickergram says, Googled it. It's a real one in Japan.
Tis. I was thinking it was.
Ronald Cronut says, yes, Vinny lad, let's go. How are you?
Yes, Ronald, how you doing? Are you well?
Dan 121 says, our queue times are very close. Where did you start the race?
It was P5 or
Johnson
6.
B07
P6, I think.
says, favorite chess piece.
Hey, Jensen, how we doing?
Ronald Cronut says, doing all right today. Had an easy splice, so I'm off early.
Oh, nice.
Doyle 85 says, yes, Vinster.
Doily, what's happening?
Slighty says, if Vinny Diego are very well and very well. Hagadim.
Got him.
Bell 97 says, Question for Manufacture Cup on each track. Do they have specifically tires for each race?
They do. There's tires specific.
Dan 121 says, what happened to your race? Knock at T1. Adger Spotting says,
I can't remember how I spun. But I spun.
Molester says, least it stopped raining, track would be so slippery.
At least it stopped raining. Cheers, Kickground, for the cow napping.
Adger Spotting says, Broski.
How we doing, Adger? Are you well?
Molester says, give it some welly lad.
Trying.
Doyle 85 says, so straight into a race lad.
Straight into a race. We didn't even have one lap practice.
Kickergram says, you missed the elephant.
What happened? I got an... Did I get elephant ears?
Reese Chapman 625 says, is this a bad time to?
No. Never a bad
Kickergram
time.
says, yes. Molester says, turn around and crash into everyone else on. Kickergram says, and knows.
And a big snout. A big snout as well. I may have to start using the meta if I want to get anything from these races. Cheers, Kickground, for the heart, me.
Doyle 85 says, was about to say that. Ronald Cronald says, just crossed 200 cars in my collection wall.
200? Bloody hell. Cheers, Kickground, for the badge.
Dan 121 says, it feels so slow on hards, especially coming from the GR2s and the other daily.
I know. We're driving on
Ronald
ice here.
Cronald says, got a car ticket for the 2020 Am GT3 because of it.
What does the car tickets do anyway? Never really understood them. Is that the invitation things?
Brady 87 says, hello again, Vinny, what happened?
I spinded it. I can't remember if I got knocked off or spinded it off. It all happened very quick. I was trying to get myself sorted and just...
Doyle 85 says, did you do some grass cutting?
Just a bit. Spun about 20 times.
Brady 87 says, you spun.
I spinded it. I spinded it.
Ronald Cronald says, oh, the invitation is to buy the car either cheaper or it unlocks it, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Brady 87 says, oh dear. Ronald
And when I
Cronald
spun,
says,
it just kept
this is
fucking
straight up
spinning.
a roulette ticket that just gives you the car.
Cheers, Kickground, for the GGs. Dude, that was a nightmare.
Brady 87 says, Monald DC Ronald on the roulette. It's to buy them.
No cheapness.
Brady 87 says, no cheapness.
See how the orange fucking livery.
Doyle 85 says, Jesus lads, im back to work tomorrow, absolutely hate it, haha.
Don't know whether to enter a race or do a lap time on this.
Rady 87 says, I'm going to hammer Dahlia tonight, only 3k away from a plus. Ronald Cronald
But
says,
you never know
yeah,
if you
this
don't
isn't
try.
one of those, this straight up just gives me the car. Rady 87
Just gives you the
says,
car?
Doyle
Nice.
85, that sucks.
Cheers, Kilogram. The Go Populars and the other Go Popular. So I think you're down a gear lower in this car.
Doyle 85 says, Rady 87 Ostop was off for like 7 weeks. Rady 87 says, Monald DC Ronald so a 6-star roulette ticket. Chris says, do you use a normal PS5 or PS5 Pro?
Just a normal PS5.
Rady 87 says, Doyle 85 that sucks even more then. Ronald Cronald says, Rady 87 no, a ticket to just get the amp. Kikogram says, I am now poor. Doyle 85 says, Rady 87 yep it does but sure need to get back into some routine. Rady 87 says, Monald DC Ronald okay off the Mercedes time trial round Spa that was a few weeks ago. Kickergram says, is this the snake?
This is the snake.
Kickergram says, best SH Snake.
Snake.
MTJ 1975 says, hi Vinny.
Yes, MTG, how we doing?
Kickergram says, maybe you will get warm with this one.
Don't know really.
Kickergram says, whoa hey. MTJ 1975 says, are doing fine thanks.
Nice.
Kickergram says, ungrateful Willie. Jackson Callback 7 says, how my favorite TikTok streamer doing.
Yes, Jackson, how we doing? You well?
Ronald Cronald says, Rady 87, I believe so. This one has a pink and black virtual championship livery. Looks sick. Jackson Callback 7 says, im amazing.
Nice, good to hear, man.
Rady 87 says, Monald DC Ronald, yeah it was. I got that too, my 4th of that car.
Slowly getting used to it. Slowly getting used to it.
Doyle 85 says, you look comfortable driving it. Ronald Cronald says, Rady 87, I think that was my third. Jackson Callback 7 says, how you like the Dutch Grand Prix?
Not so much.
Rady 87 says, Ronald DC, Ronald, I'm 80 cars away from having 2 full sets of all cars in the game. Lievrex says, you man, I got my first GR.3 car.
Nice, what did you get?
Jackson Callback 7 says, poor Max.
Poor Max indeed. Ah. There's Dan. Dan the man with the frying pan.
Doyle 85 says, right, let's go Vinny. Dan 121 says, oi oi.
Oi oi. How'd you get there?
32 says, howdy mate.
Shredded wheat. How didn't she stay? Are you well?
Riavrex says, 911 RSD with Rixai. Riavrex says, RSR.
Nice.
Riavrex
Rexy's
says,
popular.
RSR.
Rexy's a popular one.
Riavrex says, RSR. Brown Beast 2 says, sup Vinny.
Yes, Brown Beast, how we doing?
Dan 121 says, old BTCC livery that.
What, the shredded wheat one?
Donald Cronald says, Rady 87 am well off of that lol. I think my most owned manufacturer is at 8%. Riavrex says, I play controller no TSC.
No traction?
She-Stiff 32 says, I've been issuing the 458 on this track.
How are you getting on with it?
Riavrex says, yeah. Brown Beast 2 says, have 2 more hours, going to try and take a nap.
In the seat? In the driver's seat?
Dan 121 says, I haven't practiced yet, am going cold law. Riavrex says, I hope soon enable tie by PS Plus.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
She-Stiff 32 says, been decent, my best quality is a 149.1.
49.1, that's decent.
Brown Beast 2 says, yeah, in one of the vehicles. School's not in yet, so sitting around doing nothing.
A nap would be nice, wouldn't it?
She-Stiff 32 says, yeah mate, my wheel comes in this week, super hyped.
Your wheel comes this week? Nice. You're well excited.
She-Stiff 32 says, spent too much on it.
Spent too much on it. Why did you spend too much on it?
She-Stiff 32 says, yeah, it was around 1.6k Canadian Ike. What's that in pounds? I got an extra wheel with it, that's why. Kickergram says, now please no spin. She Stiff 32 says, little love tap on the inside there from guy behind.
Indeed.
Mike Chatsiasak says, hello Vinny. Hello guys.
Yes, Mike, how we doing? Oh, this
Johnny
race
Moore
is
says,
so fucking
yes,
hard.
Finster, how we doing, my friend?
Yes, Johnny, how we doing?
Ashley 9115 says, have you tried the 458? Mike
I've not,
Chatsiasak
no.
says, I'm fine mate, hope you too.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm pretty good.
Kickergram says, isn't the 458 useless now? V of Rex says, I want to unlock Nürburgring so bad.
When do you unlock that?
Mike Chatsiasak says, we missed seeing you race.
You must see my stressed head.
Ashley 9115 says, doing okay for me. Probably a bit different on your boys' level. Ria Rex says, still doing menu book. Kickergram says, Mike Chatsiasak FR 2 days only practice.
Such a fucking, it's so hard to control this car on the track.
Pepsi 13 says, nice setup.
Cheers. Thank you very much. In trouble.
Kickergram says, the whole times the tires are screaming so annoying.
Jesus Christ, the arms are getting a workout, man.
Kickergram says, was it that bad before the update?
It's just the tires, man. Hard tires on here is ridiculously. Oh, one of the most technical tracks.
Kickergram says, hards on this track. TF is GT7 Dailies.
Track with loads of hairpins and fucking off-camber chicanes and...
Mike Chatsiasak says, what place did you start?
Start at P6.
Kickergram says, they don't want us to have fun. Kickergram says, bye driver.
It's a constant fight. It's a constant fight. Cheers, Smokes, for the follow. Appreciate it, mate.
Doyle 85 says, Dan doing well ahead of.
Yes, he's doing very good.
Kickergram says, Vinny is afraid of getting dived.
And just like that, see, the race seems to go worse. Because you're concentrating that much, the race seems to go really quick. It seems to go really quick, really.
Doyle 85 says, that was a great race.
I mean, didn't perform the best, but at least we didn't lose any places. Lost one and then gained one back. Cheers, Smokes, for the rose. Cheers, MXB, for the follow. Appreciate it, mate.
Doyle 85 says, started where you finished.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi 13 says,
Finished
nice
where I
job.
started. Cheers, Pepsi. How we doing? Are we well?
Dan 121 says, it's also tough because if you touch that grass, it's race over.
Oh, definitely. Because you spin 20 million times. And that's not an
Doyle
exaggeration.
85 says, no better my way, haha.
Not even an exaggeration. We'll stay with started where we finished then. See, but this is the thing, like, I'm losing DR now. Finished in 6th in a race.
Kickergram says, finished in the tissue. Dan 121 says, how you lose DR.
Because that A driver overtook me, I think. It's a shit system, really. I mean, it's probably top split. What do you do? Like, what do you do? I don't know whether to do more of these or to change over to Daily C.
Kickergram says, "Wow, what a nice livery."
Next Daily C is at 20. Like, I have a while to practice that if I want to do it.
Doyle85 says, "Try Daily C." Kickergram says, "What's with A?"
Blue Moon Speedway, I don't really know that track. It's in the M4.
Mike Chatsiasak says, "Yeah, Daily C." Kickergram says, "Doesn't it looks a bit like Barcelona?"
Daily A, is it?
Dan121 says, "I would, but I know I'll smash into that wall before the bridge, so I'm not gonna bother with sea law."
Oh. We have to at least try it this week anyway. So this is the night for trying.
Doyle85 says, "The Lord says thou shalt try this track tonight, haha."
Might knock me down to A, doing all these races, but if you never try, you'll never know.
Mike Chatsiasak says, "The outlap with hard tires for me was very difficult."
Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice some hard tire laps, to be honest. We're gonna have to practice some of that shit. So fast, these GR2s, like, they're just rapid. You barely have any time to think, some of these corners.
N121 says, "I only gained 126 doctor points for that race, finishing P4 or P5, can't remember where I finished."
It's because they're full of A drivers. There's not many A plus, like. And then if an A beats you, you're losing DR, like.
Mike Chatsiasak says, "How do you know your doctor points?"
DG Edge.
Doyle85 says, "Dan121, you finished P4. Dan121 says, "Yeah, the other week I went on earlier in the morning. It put me with NB drivers." Dan121 says, "I got shunted off, lost 900 points."
on it. If I nailed that corner, it would have been a PB. But I didn't. But I didn't. Shook the camera and everything.
Doyle 85 says, what's your fastest on here?
52.4. Dang it.
Jeff says, you refuel or just converse.
Converse? Oosh! I haven't done this race yet. I've seen people running out of fuel on the last lap. So I don't know really.
Jeff says, conserve.
Consider.
87 says, bagged myself a race win on Dahlia there.
Nice.
Mike Chatsiasak says, no need of refuel, but today one player last lap had no fuel. Mike Chatsiasak says, for me just on the limit.
So the window's nearly open for the next race. I think we need to practice hard. Not nailing that corner at all. I'm not nailing it at all. Do you know what I mean?
Doyle 85 says, yeah, I'll do nothing.
You'll do nothing. This is so tricky, this chicane. If you can even call it a chicane.
Says, tomorrow I will be rating for the first time and Im's scared AF.
What, from C to B? Or A to B?
Mike Chatsiasak says, from C to B.
Nice. Oh, you'll do fine. You'll do just fine. We'll do 1 or 2 laps on soft, see can we get a, or mediums, see can we get a PB, and then we'll practice some hards and then race time.
Doyle 85 says, we all love hard, sorry, hards, haha. Mike Chatsiasak says, heard that in the B there are even dirtier players. Is it true?
There's dirty players in every lobby, it's just, they're faster. Faster dirty players. Had to lift. Had to lift, or if it didn't lift, I would have shit my pants.
Mike Chatsiasak says, love the Guinness logo on the car.
Which is nice.
Doyle 85 says,
see the whole thing?
Just a lift. Mike Chatsiasak says, noise. Doyle 85 says, that's an unbelievable livery.
I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, you bastard.
Doyle 85 says, follow Vinny on the purple and red app please and thank you.
Yeah,
Slightly
so we're...
says, yes Vinny Freddy, I'm back.
Vinny Freddy? Yeah, so we're live on YouTube and Twitch as well if you want to jump over to full screen mode. Get to see it in all its glory. Same name as my TikTok, funny enough. Vinny Page.
Dan121 says, against my better judgment, I'll join the race with ya. 1 and 1. Slightly says, full screen and can zoom in.
Why would you want to zoom in?
Doyle 85 says, only take a second to follow him on the purple and red app, folks.
I need to master this bend. He's only gone and fucking done it. Why didn't I do it on a fast lap though?
Squirrel85 says, do you like it fast? Slighty says,
Always.
why would I zoom in? Cause it'll count your beard.
Count my beard.
Mike Chatsiasuk says, close call the grass.
I did it. Right, we need to do some hard laps. Hard laps! Sorry. Sorry. Because if we don't practice hards, we're going to jump into the first lap of the race and we're going to be like, what? What? What are we going to be like?
Brady87 says, what?
Yes, exactly. Hi. Hi, hard tires. They're not too bad, but that would be a lot worse than it was. He says as a crash in the first lap.
Mike Chatsiasuk says, the first lap will be full of contacts.
Chance to be a fan thing.
Bell97 says, Chunky and Ross split stream in one together on TikTok.
Nice.
Slighty says, already hard. Did you know what I mean? Mike Chatsiasuk says, nice lavender near the track.
Lavender? Oh, yeah. Might be heather. Among the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go? Let's go! Okay, let's go. On wearing tires, this is going to be difficult, man. Tire wear's on times 7 too. Who decided that? Who decided to have on times 7? Huh? Was it one of yous? I'll find out. I shall find out. Oh, I cut a lot of that. That was a decent corner considering we're on hards. think this is all about just keeping it on the track. Do you know what I mean? Ba-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-ba-dum ba-ba-dum bum 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 ba-ba-dum ba-ba-dum bum ba-dum.
Doyle 85 says, the hard tires really slow you down on bends.
100%. So much sliding out to the outside. Three minutes to the race.
Slightly says, I just want to check without this.
Yes, like you don't
Doyle
have to put that
85 says,
exclamation
nice
mark.
sound off her.
Yeah, you don't have to put that exclamation. That's what happens when you plant it too much.
Slighty says, okay.
Two minutes to the race. Okay. Oh. Do you know what I mean?
Slighty says, is it hard? I know it's a private question, but is it hard?
Tires are hard, yes.
iJabby says, Cuckoo the chicken said.
Cuckoo the chicken?
Alex says,
How are you doing,
"Yes."
Ibrahim? S.
Slighty says, so you know what I mean. Noise.
I think so.
Kickogram says, how many laps is the race?
12 or something? I can't remember.
Alex says, why so many ghost cars?
This is just quali before the race. The race is about to start.
85 says, race time.
Indeed. Bloody hell.
Dan1 121 says, hards then med ye.
Yep.
Slighty says, 12 laps 6 hards.
There's Aussie Racing. There's Dan.
John Fife says, evening Vin, enjoyed your vid of you playing in the stadium earlier. Pretty cool gig.
Ah, cheers, dude. Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was cool. It was a pretty cool gig.
Mike Chatsiasok says, try 7 laps medium better.
Well, 5 on hards, 7 medium.
Dan1 121 says, well, I started last, so you know doesn't matter, haha.
Exactly. You've nothing
Doyle
to lose.
85 says, when's the next one?
Next gig? Not this weekend, but next weekend, I think. What date's the 5th or something?
Slighty says, you faster than Ozzy. Noise.
I mean, probably not race pace-wise. I think he's had a few races.
21 says, this is ridiculous though with our times, how we gonna make that many places.
Keep it on the track, Dan. Never know what
Ibrahim
happened.
Al-Gambai says, who's this lovely fellow?
Howdy, Ibrahim. Cheers for the follow, Headlight Hunt. Headlight Hut Ireland.
Slighty says, yeah, he has more experience on hards. He has raced few times, so he knows a bit more. Ibrahim Al-Gambai says, I meant the text-to-speech lad that's talking.
That wasn't me, by the way. Fuck's sake.
87 says, total so far, 1 win and 2 second places. Headlight Hut Ireland says, that's frustrating.
I got sandwiched, basically.
Kickergram says, is it our Aussie?
That's Aussie, alright. Someone's in the pits already. I'm going for a 2-stopper.
Playhard says, Boatard. Slighty says, Ozzy and Dan won. Headlight Hut Ireland says, Surly the 2-stop doesn't work.
I think in certain situations it can work. Tijani was talking about it, which is not very often. Daniel!
Kickergram says, are softs available?
No, just mediums and hards.
Headlight Hut Ireland says, I follow him all right, very insightful vids.
Yeah, Tijan, he's a genius at this game. He knows it inside out.
Dan121 says, I told you.
You were going well till then, though. Was there contact between you and Ozzy or no?
Headlight Hut Ireland says, even the vids about tires and wings changing the BOP is mad stuff.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Need to try and keep with Ozzy here. It's been a crash. It's been a crash.
Headlight Hut Ireland says, an incident.
It's just an incident. Nothing, just an incident. Ozzy's pulling away from us.
Flighty says, bouncy bouncy. Noise. Kickergram says, show me your willy.
No.
Kickergram says, why? Kickergram says, Vinny put it in reverse.
Terry! What you doing, Terry? Sad tomatoes coming.
Mike Chatsiasak says, you are doing very well with the tires.
Surely he's on mediums.
Kickergram says, that was clean. Headlight Hut Ireland says, probably is, but don't call him surly.
Nice. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Kickogram says, Ozzy on meds too.
Nah, he'll be on hards. Oh, has he hit the wall already? How has he hit wall?
Doyle 85 says, lap 7 is that when you put. Doyle 85 says, pit.
Fuck. Oh shit, I don't know where the pit lane is. Oh, I do.
Mike Chatsiasak says, pit now.
I'm gonna get a penalty for
Headlight
that.
Hut Ireland
Fuck's sake.
says, box at ID say.
I didn't stick to the lane. Alright.
Tillanel 1 says, are you supporting Man U?
I am.
Slighty says, Foxtrot uniform Charlie Kilo. Tillanil 1 says, oh, you must be used to crying.
Sure am.
Mike Chatsiasak says, Vinny, Super Vinny.
Yes, that is me.
Dan 121 says, I didn't want to hold you up, so just drove straight on wall.
I didn't even notice.
Mike Chatsiasak says, do Vinny Patch.
Benny Padge is not doing great.
Slighty says, sometimes I waiting for Stuja Jujudu. They don't want to put that sound to GR2.
Do 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 do.
Kickogram says, Sly shut up over there on YouTube. Hagadi.
Yeah.
Slighty says, I only hear ZZZ. Slighty says, TikTok, hello from the other city.
Hello from the other side. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy going on.
Slighty says, I really like more Red Eye the Middle. Did you know what I mean? Mad King says, what's up, Vinny?
Nat King, how we doing? Very well. This fella's gonna dive. How you doing, my king? Are you well? Because you're looking well.
Doyle 85 says, bye Driva.
Bye, driver.
MTJ 1975 says, bye driver. Mad King says, I like the pace.
It's not great.
Cock Modelbon says, what's the name of the track?
Saint Croix. Saint Croix. for the spell. It's
Monald Cronald says, Sucroyas, I've heard it. Slighty says, P10 didn't know how to write after the race, you can tell him.
looking at chat.
Kickogram says, eyes on the road. Mike Chatsiasak says, difficult race, isn't it?
2 difficult races this week. Just like handing over DR. Do you know what I mean?
Rady 87 says, another victory on Dailia.
Nice. That's definitely this track that gives me a sore neck. Must be so tense during it.
Slighty says, long race.
I would like that 12th position, to be honest with you. Whether we can get it or not is a different thing. Yellow flag. That's why.
Doyle 85 says, there's 12.
Didn't earn it though.
One LDR boss says, love and hate this track.
Exactly, yeah. Love it, but hate what it does to me.
Doyle 85 says, other people's mistakes is your upside.
Cheers for the follow. Tires are absolutely done. Cheers, Robin, for the follow. Cheers, 1LDR boss, for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. That was tough. That was tough.
Doyle85 says, pit end of lap 6 next race.
I mean, the tires were done, but they didn't feel bad, if you know what I mean. I think they would have been faster than hard.
Like Chatsiasak says, so what's your opinion now for that race?
It's very intense. It's very hard. And plus, it's a room full of sweats. Like, every one of them's A+. Like. Might do one more.
Like Chatsiasak says, non-forgiving track, I think.
Definitely. You ran out of fuel.
Dan121 says, I ran out of fuel, haha. Slighty says, maybe at lap 7 shift to mediums, yeah.
No, I still think the mediums, them like worn mediums, are faster than the hards. Like. Oh, was he gained Dior? Fair play, man.
Dan121 says, I'm not feeling either of these dailies. I'm gonna play multiplayer mate.
I'm not feeling them myself, but I need to do something. Don't know what to do. Do one more of these, maybe. Do one more. Then that's enough DR lost for one night.
These nuts.
Like Chatsiasak says, I don't believe it that the grid had many players above you.
I know. Where did I start?
GT7 says, go do Dahlia and earn it back.
I don't know that track though. I don't really, not really.
Slighty says, I don't know really. Mike Chatsiasak says, the grass is like ice.
And the tires are dirty there. "15 seconds to the race. No gaps in between these races at all. We had an unfortunate start though to that race. We have to remember that as well. Do you know what I mean? Starting even further back this time. P14. My goodness. Well, at least we can only lose 2 places. The only way is up, apart from that.
Doyle85 says, right let's bleeding go. Mike Chatsiasok says, P14 to P1 is coming.
That will be the day.
Kickergram says, whoa hey I am back. How did the race go in the end?
Wasn't great, was it P12? Oh. I mean, that's where we probably started in the race, but you don't gain DR by staying in position.
Kickergram says, better that P13. Dan121 says, you won't lose much DR if you finish in bottom half as it's in a plus lobby.
Yeah, true.
Dan121 says, I only lost 300 odd points. Luki 22,345 says, wow P14 with that time is insane.
I know, I thought it was a fast time too.
45 says, you've come a long way, man.
Spins in that first gear. Come on, lad, fuck's sake. Alright, already off to a fucking shite start.
Slighty says, we wish you have very good race and a happy ending. Luki 22,345 says, a race is won at turn 1, remember.
Can be lost though.
Luki 22,345 says, I was being sarcastic lol. Mike Chatsiasok says, and if you no longer go for the gap. GTPE Cesar Babao says, Hermoso setup.
Cheers. Cheers, GT. People are putting already.
Luki 22,345 says, currently P2 in the Vinipatch FPL.
I done terrible in that first week.
Luki 22,345 says, "Twas tough. Pretty much all the strikers blanked apart from Joe Pedro."
Fucking hell. Nearly went into the back of him. Cheers for the follow. Whoa.
Jackson Ollie says, how much is the setup?
For the wheel and the rig itself, it's probably about $2 grand.
Letter 1D64F, letter 1D64, letter 1D653, letter 1D644, letter 1D63, letter 1D63 says, DTM regulation. Mike Chatsiasak says, yes, 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 Vinny. Lukey 22,345 says, big baller.
And I got sponsored the rig, so I didn't have to pay for the rig. GTM regulation.
Lukey 22,345 says, big up pro sim rig.
Indeed. Pro sim rig for the win.
Yeah, air gas, Cyrillicletter 456, a crack kuni SM, Cyrillicletter 456, L says, hello from Ukraine.
Hi, how we doing?
Yeah, air gas, Cyrillicletter 456, a crack kuni SM, Cyrillicletter 456, L says, Audi or Lexus.
Lexus.
Lukey 22,345 says, what dog doing? Lukey 22,345 says, TTS goes wild with some of these names.
Does. What was that, mate?
Yeah, air gas, Cyrillicletter 456, a crack kuni SM, Cyrillicletter 456, L says, do you like new update? Lukey 22,345 says, GTA 6 extended look tomorrow, let's go.
Seen an ad for that, yeah. Just got body slammed against the barrier.
Ollie says, just been to the German Gamescom and played sim racing for the first time. How do you manage to do TS? Ollie says,
How do I manage to do it? TS?
Ollie says, way to hard. MTJ 1975 says, GTG Crew Vinny.
See you later, MTG. All the best, mate. All the very best.
Says, this is my favorite track.
Do you like it? Yeah. It's difficult though, isn't it? This fella's gonna have my slipstream. He's gonna be all over me. Perfect timing for the pit stop.
Aussie Racing says, hi mate, tough race tonight.
Very tough, man. You're doing well though.
Mo says, love, 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 love is a pretty disaster.
It's impossible, this race, man. Especially with the sweats, isn't it? Well, it's not impossible. You know what I mean?
Aussie Racing says, it's so frustrating.
You always get caught up with somebody. Cheers for the roses, mister.
Mo says, me and you make the impossible possible.
Well, hey. Is that you off now, Ozzy? Cheers for the 10 roses, Ozzy.
Asia Air Gas Cirilla Clitter 456 Ikrakudi SM Cirilla Clitter 456 L says, nice t-shirt, blue and yellow.
Cheers, dude. Do you like it?
Aussie Racing says, no stress mate, I am looking forward to the manufacturers on the weekend. You entered. Fawaz MM says, so grip.
I done last week's one. I've absolutely done shocking. Where is it next weekend? Is it freaking Canada? Probably my weakest track.
Aussie Racing says,
Cheers for the follow.
CUG.
Yeah.
Sly says,
I mean, I'll give it a go.
hello
I need to
from the other
practice it.
side.
I might do that after, actually. I'm in the Porsche.
Fawaz MM says, nice setup.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my setup now. I don't think I'll be changing this for a long time.
Aussie
It's,
Racing says, we got a practice lobby open Friday evening, mate, if you're about.
Could be done. Could
Bella
be
Chow
done.
says, hey, Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, it's a track I need to get better at. I think it's one of my weakest tracks.
I have one arm, one leg says, G-Day, mate, how's feeling ahead?
Yes, Dave, how we doing? Davey Wavy.
Aussie Racing says, open from 1830, we'll run a couple of full races.
Nice. Yeah, could be done, man. How's the holidays, Dave?
Aussie Racing says,
Cheers
hi,
for the
Dave.
follow.
Bella Chow says, how long you racing?
In what sense?
Falwaz MM says, Brome, you tried the Deep Forest. I also built the GT4 Lambo setup there. Maybe I can compare.
Deep Forest, yeah.
8087 says, Wahoo 110 in world on daily now. Falwaz MM says, with my setup, but my setup so very slippery. Bella Chow says,
Today I'm on 2 hours.
I have one arm, one leg says, should be back racing sat.
Nice.
Falwaz MM says,
When are you showing us the rig, mister?
I have one arm, one leg says, Aussie racing, you're my guy. Sly says, Dolly Parton everywhere. Rip Parton. Rady 87 says, I have one arm, one leg, hello stranger. I have one arm, one leg says, sad if I can get it built by evening.
You won't have it built in an evening, trust me. Is it a proper aluminium rig, like?
Rady 87, Yo tried to stay offline whilst on holiday.
Took me 2 days to build mine. Well, 2 sets of like 6 or 7 hours.
Rady 87 says, I have one arm, one leg, and yet here you are. GT Greggy says, yes, pal.
Yes, how we doing, mister? Greggy, how you doing? I think I need to be more brave on the throttle.
Says, haha, everyone's out on a beach walk. I'm not walking in 32-degree heat.
Oh no. I'll be like, are you inside with the aircon? That's the way I'd be. Go on holidays for the aircon.
I have one arm, one leg says, yup, air can set at 18 degrees.
Perfect, man.
Rady 87 says, I have one arm, one leg, where are you? I have one arm, one leg says, South Sicily.
South Sicily.
Petit bonsoir du soir.
Is that French?
I have one arm, one leg says, was 42 in a day and now 32.
You wouldn't pay me to be in the heat. I mean, if the price was right, maybe. It'd be a weird way to make money, though, wouldn't it?
Falwaz MM says, Hilo from Jakarta, Indonesia.
Hello, how we doing, Indonesia? Welcome in,
one
mate.
arm, one leg says, in like a lobster.
What, are you giving it all that?
87 says, there's weirder ways to make money.
True. Come to mention it, join my OnlyFans.
I'm staying with friends, so only needed flights, hee.
Oh, you cheeky bugger. Handy that, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm aggressive enough in these corners.
Says, only what?
I didn't say anything. Nothing. You're only hearing what you want to hear, Mike. Only grounds.
Like Chatsiasak says, only air condition you need.
Exactly.
I have one arm, one leg says. I have missed racing the lol, but friend has a rig in VR, so tried VR now.
Oh, have you tried it? What do you reckon?
Falwaz MM says, smooth operator.
Smooth operator. Not very smooth tonight, though, to be honest. I'm a bit out of my depth in this race. It's humbling. It's a quite humbling experience.
I have one arm, one leg size. Made me feel light, headed dizzy, but jumped straight onto Yaz in 458 Ferrari.
Nice. Did it go after a while, or did you just get dizzy and put it off? I know that when I done it, it was like the first 5 minutes was like, I'm never going to get used to this, but you do. I had it for about 2 weeks, and then I just thought, I can't be doing this streaming every night, like. Do you know what I mean?
I have one arm, one leg size. Very fun and interactive though.
Oh, it's definitely a good experience. It's amazing, like. It's amazing, like.
I have one arm, one leg size. Did one race, then gave up.
It's unreal. Like it just feel like it just feels like you're in a car. Like.
Like Chatsiasak says, Vinny is part of my night routine now.
I'm your nightcap, am I? No way, we just picked up 2 places. I think we're gonna get caught by the Italian though.
I have one arm, one leg size. Rig is similar to trophy playseat, but 50 kg, not 17 kg like playseat.
50 kilograms, yeah, they weigh a ton, don't they? Well, they don't weigh a ton, they weigh 50 kg, but you know what I mean.
I have one arm, one leg size. It's not framed like Herb's.
It's not a frame. Similar to trophy playseat. Oh, it's similar to your own one. Your old one. Was it a playseat you had? Or was it Logitech? Kind of got curved bars on the front
one arm,
end.
one leg size. It's the FT GT Pro.
Alright, I'll have a look at it later. GT Pro. Were you dealing with Charlie by any chance?
I have one arm, one leg size, so can change from F1 style to GT driving.
So can change from F1 style.
Like Chatsia's
right.
says, what about the monitor you have?
My monitor? 32-inch curved AOC.
I have one arm, one leg size. Yes, Charlie Law.
Charlie, who I was talking to too when I was dealing with them. An email every 24 hours. Oh, I mean, we gained 3 positions somehow. Somehow.
I have one arm, one leg says. Right, I best go. It's 10:30 p.m. and off to play board games with son.
Ah, no bother, mate. Enjoy the rest of your holidays, mate. See you soon. Ciao, mate, motherfucker. Sorry if I swore in front of your son.
Next time I will count yellow flags, but I don't know when.
What? Just plenty of yellow flags. I set fire to Lorraine. Lorraine Kelly. How's it going? Still lost ER even though we gained 3 places. How do you win? How do you win? How do you win?
Got him! Got him!
Manufacturers, should we see how this is gonna go? Free practice. Let's see what times they're doing what. Who's doing what and where. Genesis is they need to nerf the Genesis now. There's a 911. Okay, there's a few 911s. Right, we can deal with that. There's a ghost. It's racing hard. Are you actually serious? What is wrong with Gran Turismo these days? Why are they doing that? I mean, hard tires, they have a hard tire fetish, man.
Sly says GT7 is hard now.
What's he got? A 136.6.
Mike Chatsiasak says, die hard.
Chance to be a fan thing.
Letter 15AD, letter 15AB designs by ICE, letter 15AD, Tibetan letter of 72, letter 15AB says. Monu practice.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the grass. That was never going to end well. Yeah, I just decided the dailies weren't treating me well, so I decided to come on here. This feels terrible, man. This is gonna be a fight.
Bell97 says, if you need help on my country CGV track, let me know.
I need all the help I can get. I mean, it's literally like driving on ice, man.
Bell97 says, turn 4 need cut little bit more in grass before touch red wall.
I'll need to make a lot more adjustments than that. Get off the fucking grass.
Bell 97 says, perfect cut.
The angle right, didn't I? But
Rady 87 says, had a pony there in that race.
had a pony. That must have been sore.
Bell 97 says, somebody did on this track 138. Rady 87 says, nightmare.
I'd be faster doing it like this.
Scallon says, hey Vinny, how are you, mate?
Not too bad, Scallon. How's things? Wonder is the RSR any better the other Porsche? Do you know what? Oh, mate.
Rady 87 says, I know the Daily is Mickey Mouse stuff, but I'm now 45th in the world.
Nice. Not to be snuffed at.
Ready 87 says, wish I could get the hang of the other races like I have with this one. Ready 87 says, I can't remember my time on Giles Villeneuve.
I thought I got used to them. The races themselves are so hard. Like hard tires is just. So hard to navigate them, man.
This ain't no daily, sir.
This ain't. This is the Manu Cup practice.
Ready 87 says, 138.1 for me.
On here.
Kickergram says, you going for a race in the cup.
I mean, it's the weekend. I don't know. I don't know.
Ready 87 says, yeah, in the 992.
Did you try the RSR?
Ready 87 says, there I was, no 2 in your board.
Nice. Here's the 9.
Ready 87 says, yeah, tried RSR, but found the 992 quicker.
Yeah, it is generally quicker, but I don't know what it's like on hard tires, but might be easier to control.
Ready 87 says, but didn't give RSR much laps.
It's definitely easier to get on the power.
Ready 87 says, yeah, it was a decent car before, but it's way better now. Ready 87 says, stay wider in that right-hander. Reese Chapman 625 says, what you up to?
Manu Cup practice, really. I don't even know if I'm going to enter it, but I just thought I'd give it a go to see how it feels. Just give it a
Hunter
go.
says, hi, Vinny.
Hi Hunter, how we doing? Very well.
Shayana Gaming says, evening Vinny.
Yeah, sure, we know how we're doing.
Thanos Mitch says, hello black t-shirt guy with the best team in the world, how are you?
Thanos, how we doing? Cheers, Alan, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Shayana Gaming says, league races bid.
Big races, bid. Cheers, Thanos, for the heart. We appreciate it, dude.
Thanos Mitch says, long time to see you man, I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just
Apnut
tipping
says,
away.
yes Chegg.
Hey, P, how we doing?
Apnut says, Scott Chegg. Apnut says, living the dream like you pal.
Nice.
Thanos Mitch says, you seem faster and younger.
Oh, what are you after? This is definitely easier to drive.
Apnut says, must be in the DeLorean.
Oh, he says as he goes spinning. The DeLorean.
Thanos Mitch says, your opinion about Verstappen accident.
Just to give it too much beans on the wet corner. I mean, I didn't hear his report on it, but that's what it looked like.
Yusuf says, who do you think is going to win the championship? Not a quitter says,
Antonelli. Hi, not a quitter. How we doing? Are we well?
Thanos Mitch says, oh, you are on Twitch.
Twitch and YouTube, yes. Drop us a follow, sub, like, all that good stuff. If you wanna, like. don't
Yusuf
mind.
says, what do you think of Sebastian Bateau? Yusuf
Sebastian.
says, better. Thanos Mitch says, yes off same name. Yusuf says, Vettel.
I like Vettel, yeah.
Shayana says, welcome to YouTube, Vinny.
Cheers. It's gonna be a tough one. I mean, I've had a YouTube
Thanos Mitch says,
career
Yusuf,
before
one of the
this,
best
but
driver ever
not a
exists.
career, but I gained a bit of a following on it before, but starting streaming, it's like starting from scratch again, so it's gonna be tough. But the grind must go on.
Shayana says, well done, mate, well done.
The grind starts again. We've done the grind with the TikTok. Now we need to do the grind with the YouTube and the Twitch.
Ye Capahala says, which track do you think is your best?
My best. Oh, I forgot to brake. Definitely not this one. I like Trial Mountain. I like... Starting to like Spa. I using to like Spa.
Capahala says, lol. Reavrex says, forgot to brake.
I was deep in thought and then my brake marker went that way and I went, oh shit. Oh shit.
Shayona says, are you using Meld software for multi-stream?
No, I'm using OBS.
Reavrex says,
ATEM multi-stream. ATEM multi-stream plugin on OBS. I was on Meld, and then Meld crashed on me one day and wouldn't
Reavrex says, do you have a
reopen.
son?
I do have a son. His name is Oshin. Irish name. He's 5 years old. He'll be 6 in November.
Reavrex says, he also plays.
No, not yet. He's got a Nintendo Switch that he plays. He's obsessed with
Shayona
Mario.
says, what do you think of the new driving style with the update?
I mean, it's different. I'm not against it, but I'm
Reavrex
not...
says, oh, too young.
Yeah. His attention span isn't big enough yet.
Reavrex says, you should teach him.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be in my list of things to do. I mean, if he wants that, I'm not gonna force him. Like. If I had money, I'd take him
Reavrex
karting.
says, his dad is a goat.
I don't know about that. If only I had money to take him karting, I could create a Max Verstappen. But that costs a lot of money. Whee! I like to slide. Did you notice? Did you notice I like to slide? Yeah, get the tires nice and dirty before turn.
Sly
Stop turning
says,
on.
thank you. Reavrex says, lol. Reavrex says, GTG collects some Camaro now for menu book.
No bother, mate.
Riido3 says, hey mate, is GT7 an ARC sim or a sim in your opinion?
Simcade, yeah. It's not quite simulator. Don't dare call it a simulator, you might offend people.
Riido3 says, I did call it a sim, unfortunately.
Well, a sim, what true sim players believe is if it's anything other than this view, it's not a simulator. So if you can change out of this view, they class it as a non-simulator. Has to be inside the car to be a simulator. And there it is. So hard to race in this view though, Gran Turismo. Because you can't see other cars, like.
Riado 3 says, true.
Looks pretty cool though.
Happy S. Larry says, Haven GT was the first real driving simulator. It said it on the box
It
lawn.
doesn't it?
Ready 87 says, back in the 992, was busy there winning another race A.
Nice.
Riado
Never not
3
one.
says, I bet people who plays VR use this view. Sly says, if you change your
Well, this is
wheel
the
to
only
GT3,
view you
faster.
can do in VR.
Ready 87 says, I won 3 tonight, finished second twice, 4th and 5th. Riado 3 says, oh I see. Riado 3 says, I didn't know.
Yeah, you know, it automatically goes to this
Ready
view in
87
VR.
says, but now only 1,700 points away from a plus. Hambo Jambo says, come on the Man United.
Pup United. I'd love to do this view on a track I know.
Ready 87 says, what do you make of your signing Baleba?
Baleba? I don't know, I don't even know what he's like. I'm a believer, I wouldn't either if I tried. Then I saw his pace.
Riado 3 says, the game graphics are so beautiful.
Does it look alright in this view?
Ready 87 says, it's a strange midfield you have now.
It is. Looking Frankenstein midfield.
Ready 87 says, considering yous were gonna get touching me.
Yeah.
Ready 87
I didn't see the
says,
game on
yous need Lewis Hall.
Saturday, so I can't really say if
John
the
Grimm says, Ready 87.
can't even say if it looks promising.
Ready 87 says, John Grimm, yes. Riado 3 says, you're driving the 992. The engine sound feels different.
This is the 911 RSR. It's not the 992. It's the different one. I mean, they look pretty similar.
Riaido 3 says, oh sorry.
You're alright.
Rady 87 says, you feeling the RSR better than 992?
I mean, for the initial first laps, but you probably lose out on speed eventually. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm just driving. I was just having fun with this this view.
Riaido 3 says, that's relaxing.
Because you can see the angle better with this view, you can trust certain elements of acceleration with this view. Like.
Happy S. Larry says, I'm hearing from creators that views are down the last week or so.
100%, yeah. 2 weeks. I went from like close to 200 viewers every night to 30, 40. I mean, the last couple of days has been better.
Rady 87 says, what's your time now?
139.1. I'm well away. Like.
Bandit says, how are we, big man?
Yes, Apex, how are we doing, mister?
Apex Bandit says, we doing well.
Nice. I'm doing good, mate. How they doing?
Holidays over, maybe that's why viewers are down.
I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have good nights and bad nights, but they seem to be happening a lot these days. I mean, it might be content-wise too. Like. Maybe I'm just losing the touch.
Rady 87 says, I'm here every time.
You are. That's true. You're a good
Apex
lad. You're a
Bandit
good egg.
says, do viewers make a difference?
I mean, not really.
Rady
I know
87 says,
I know what
you'll
you
never
mean.
lose your touch, big man.
Should we try the catch room?
Apex Bandit says, there's no way Vinny loses touch.
What are yous after? What are yous after? Because I ain't got no money.
Rady 87 says, I'm just in the gold in this one.
Just in the gold.
Apex Bandit says, in fact, I figured it out.
Figure what out?
Apex Bandit says, United shirt, it's gotta go.
That's affecting the viewers, is it? Are you Chelsea? Are
Rady
you?
87 says, go to friends. Rady 87 says,
Oh, this is a different track. Fuck. It's not the original.
Apex Bandit says, up the Chels.
I was thinking you were Chelsea. Sports medium tires. Oof.
Rady 87 says, Apex Bandit, my man.
Wow. This is hard to drive.
Apex Bandit says, Rady 87 only club to support. Rady 87 says, I needed TC1. Centino 2662 says, what is your best lap time?
1:17.3 apparently. I don't
Rady
remember
87
doing it.
says, Apex Bandit, they're my English team. Apex Bandit says, right, I gotta go do a thing.
You go do a thing. Go do a thing. I don't remember sitting that time. Must have been the first. Must have been the last Thursday, was it?
Centino 2662 says, turn on the counterbalance.
Counterbalance. Ah, man.
Centino 2662 says, steering wheel.
This is a fucking beast to control.
Two Pycam says, ahoy, how we doing?
Yes, 2 Pycam, how are you, muster?
Apex Bandit 1 says, I did a thing. 17.8k subs Vinny, that's Mega Man.
Oh, cheers, dude. Yeah, that was from my previous YouTubing. Nothing to do with Gran Turismo. I don't know how to my notifications for YouTube and Twitch aren't working.
Apex Bandit 1 says, get right in those videos, man. That will spike back up.
Yeah, I need to.
Apex Bandit 1 says, off to do another thing.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, I need to start making videos on here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know whether to do. Don't.
Apex Bandit 17 says, I've completed all my things.
Well, hey! Cheers, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, so I'm also live on Twitch and TikTok. Twitch and YouTube. Trying to build a channel, so if you've any free time, if you wouldn't mind subbing and following on the both apps, would be really appreciated.
Apex Bandit 17 says, you've got sub/followers, only chat on both the tube on Twitch mate.
Yeah. Do you think that's an issue? That's the only way I could get text to speech, just for followers only.
Iola423 says, "Hi, let's play together. My Discord username is Oliwa790. I had to go do something real quick. I'll be waiting for your request."
Very forward message.
Ruin Android says, "Turning on counter-steering assistance makes it easier."
Yeah, but I don't want counter steering. Don't want it to be easy.
Apex Bandit 17 says, "Get that off, mate. Limits the newcomers. If you're not getting much traffic, won't make a great deal difference if text-to-speech is only for followers."
Right. Noted. Cheers, bud. Oh, must go to bed. Hey, it's a long weekend. Well, hey. Well, for us anyway. I have one more day of work till Tuesday.
Apex Bandit 17 says, "Because a non-followers won't be able to get text-to-speech anyways, unless they follow, but might get a few newcomers able to ask questions prior to following."
True, yeah. Yeah, that was my first thought. My first thought was like, oh, well, it might entice them to follow if they can't get that question in, but yeah. Or it might make them just scroll away. Do you know what I mean?
Apex Bandit 17 says, "Stream moments also to stop any bots if you don't already use it." Darius Andre says, "What's up, Vinny?"
Stream elements. Yeah, I was initially had it to stop bots. How are we doing, Darius? Are you well?
Darius Andre says, "Did you change the voice for the chat?"
Yeah, this is the chat that cross-platform, so anyone can use it. The Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So it comes across. Comes across all three streams. I mean, it's all trial and error at this stage. It's early days into my multi-streaming, so
Darius Andre
any
says,
feedback is good feedback.
Apex Bandit 17 says, "Ultimately, don't want to overstep. Just a few recommendations that came my way when I started."
No, all the input is good input, because at the end of the day, I don't really know what I'm doing. I know nothing about Twitch. I mean, I've done a bit of YouTube Live before, but not much. But Twitch is a
Apex
totally
Bandit
new area.
17 says, "Biggest input United shirt." Darius Andre says, "Are you playing some race B today?"
I've already done some race B, and they didn't go well. I've done 2 races.
Apex
This is
Bandit 17
this
says,
is a time
"Up the
trial.
Chels."
Up the Chels. Just one at the weekend. Or was it 2 each? Was it 3-2 or 2 each? I don't know. Ah, it's bedtime for me.
Rady 87 says, "Inevitable that I won Dahlia again." Thashiel 812 says, "What's the difference for the break thing?"
The brake balance,
Rady
that
87 says,
puts
"Come
brakes
and
to
have
the
a go at
rear
Vinny."
or the front. Blah, blah, blah. Go to
Ape
bed.
Expandit 17 says, 3-2 over Fulham, mate.
Yeah, I was
Rough
thinking,
start, but 3 points will take.
right. I wouldn't mind 3 points. Couldn't believe it when I came home from, we were out with the family and then checked the score and I seen 2-0 now. Fuck's sake. We're back. We're back. Cheers, Reese, for the rose.
Doyle 85 says, chat tomorrow, mate.
Cheers, Doily. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot off, guys. Cheers for following and liking.
Ape
And
Expandit 17 says, yeah, rough start for you boys, but was a rough start for a few. Long season ahead.
oh, you know, I know it's only game 1, but the last few seasons has just been this every fucking season.
Rady 87 says, cheers, Vinny, adios.
Cheers, Reddy. Well, no doubt we'll be on tomorrow. We might do some lobbies. We might. I don't know if I can hack losing more DR on these dailies. Unless we do some
Ape
dailies.
Expandit 17 says, catch you soon, mate. Keep at it. Viewers come and go. Vinny stays.
Cheers, Apex. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah. Cheers, guys. I'll catch us tomorrow. And thanks for watching and getting involved and all the good stuff. Yeah. Twiddle pip. Bye bye.
Monald Cronald says, later's Vinny.
Cheers, Monald. All the best, mate.